Merry Christmas. Bahamba. Nah. And a Happy New Year. I don't know if anybody's gonna be on because I know it is the holidays and I know people, probably out and about. You already know right here we at work, my boy, all the time on the clock. Gotta get that double pay. You know what I mean? Gotta do what we gotta do. Little hangover, but nothing that we can't muscle through. But how did everyone spend yesterday? You know what I mean? I know that we were eating, the good stuff and drinking, like always. That's a must. Beer has to be a must. It has to be included. If there ain't no beer, then, really not much cracking. You gotta have the golden juice there. You know what I'm saying? So, getting up to come to work, I was like, fuck, man, I didn't want to come, but we had no choice. It's like, wait, double pay. That's right. What you doing today? Just chilling? Yeah, me too. I spent time right there, with the familia, drinking. So, and then we had to come to work, so we couldn't really be up, too late. I mean, we did stay up late. I fell asleep at 3. So, and it was cold, bro. We were outside, bro. That shit was cold, bro. Even with beer, man. I was like, damn, shit was cold as fuck. But we had to come to work today, so it was like, gotta drag our asses out of bed. But at least we're getting double pay, so it's all gravy. We gotta make that chinchetta. We gotta make that guap. Because I know mostly everything's closed today, almost everything, not really much is open today. So most likely people are probably just chilling and shit, since everything is closed. Or they're probably still celebrating. Fuck, who knows? Christmas, you know how Mexicans do, bro. We celebrate Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the next day. The day after, too. Saint Hangover Day. That's right. Okay. That's clean. Get any presents or what? Yeah, my kids were happy. They were opening all their gifts and whatnot. And man, kids nowadays are expensive. Stuff in itself is expensive nowadays, bro. That's just no joke. Just a few gifts. That's right. You do your thing. That's good, man. I don't like when I get gifts. I'm like, nah, because I really don't like anything. So it's like, why are you guys wasting your money on me? Like, when you guys already know I rarely like anything. There's very few things that I like. Very few things. Like, I feel like people could spend that money on something better than, like, getting me something. But I get it. It's a thought that counts. Like, you want to make me happy? Then go and spend that money on something better. You know what I mean? And even my kids are so humble too, man. Like, me and my wife, we had told them to make a Christmas list. They could put whatever they want on the Christmas list, right? And like, they couldn't even think of anything to put on there, right? Like, we kind of had to tell them, like, well, just put something, And they couldn't really think of anything to put on there, right? And then the stuff that they did put on there is like, it's like the most basic stuff, and it's like, like, put something big, something expensive, But they were just like what? I'm like, I don't know. Whatever you guys want. And they're just right there thinking. I'm like, that's cool, man. All right. How many nephews you got? Yeah, well, they got a lot of cousins too. So I got a lot of nephews too. Just 2. All right, not that bad. There's some people that have, like, they end up having, like, like 13 nephews. Like, damn. Like, you should buy your siblings a TV. Keep them occupied. Now, I feel you. But that's cool when they all get together, all the cousins and everything like that. Run around and cause havoc. What's good, Mr. Pasa? What's cracking lacking? Don't disturb me. Don't disturb me when I'm cleaning my room. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Please forgive me. You just woke up? You lucky ass. Why you rubbing it in my face for, bro? Damn, I thought we was cool, dog. I thought we was homies. I ain't gonna just rub that in my face like that, bro. I wish I could just barely be waking up, bro. I've been up. Had to come to work for that double pay. Had to drag my ass out. I legitimately put down my last beer yesterday. I put my last beer down like around 3 something yesterday. Something like that, I think. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure it was like 3. And then, the alarm rings in the morning. He's like, man, what the fuck? Like, why is my alarm ringing for? It's like, oh, yeah, that's right. I got to go to work. And then we had to drag our asses out of work. Like, hey, you want to drink? Then you got to be able to get up the next day to go to work, bro. It's only right. Because if you're not able to get up the next day, then you might as well not drink, bro. Facts. Like, if you won't be able to get your ass up, you better not even drink. Gotta earn that beer. Is a teenager now, and all right. Yeah, once I get to the teenager years, yeah, it gets a little bit more harder to get them a gift. They're kind of like into their own things by then now. Real Mexicans celebrate Christmas on the 24th. Yes, they do. You know what? Real Mexicans celebrate the 24th, the 25th, and the 26th, my boy. As a matter of fact, we celebrate Christmas all the way into what is that? El Día de los Reyes? What's it? Where they do the Rosca de Reyes? We celebrate all the way till then. Right, where they do the Rosca de Reyes, that's that one bread where they put the monito inside, and if you get it, you have to throw like a party and shit like that. Do you bump Lefty Gunplay? You know what? I didn't know who he was until maybe like 3 days ago, right? 3 days ago, and I have only heard, I think, 1 or 2 songs. So I haven't gotten to hear I have to hear like more of his music. So because I only found out about him like 2 or 3 days ago. So I'm not too familiar with his music yet, But yeah, so far what I have heard, I heard like 1 or 2 jams, that they bang, But I can't say that, I can't give my overall, breakdown yet because I'm not too familiar with his tracks, But so far it sounds good. He's a homie from KHA, Kings Have Arrived. I have a few homies that are there, Have a rest in peace, homie. He was a really cool homie. Solid individual. It's cold game. Yeah, but Real Mexican, I'm telling you, they celebrated. Oh, man. You know that today they be having barbecues like a motherfucker too, bro. But yeah, the 24th is like, that's the day of pisteando, and then the 25th is like, that's when you eat. That's when you eat. Do you remember the 93 Rodney King riots? Hell yeah, bro. Just were cracking, bro. There was all kinds of fucking havoc everywhere. You know what? But they were similar to the ones that we just recently had too, the pandemic ones. When the George Floyd ones, they were similar to that almost. I know people are like, nah, they were way crazier. Like, no, well, they were similar, about the same. That was the best time to actually go and do stuff, because the cops are prioritized somewhere else. So like you were able to do what you had to do. You were able to wiggle around, not more smoother because all law enforcement was occupied. Because like homies weren't really like, we ain't trying to do no fucking rioting. Like we trying to go and get our shit done. Like that shit got nothing to do with us, bro. We gonna go and do what we have to do. Same with the ones that last passed by. Like And that's crazy too, because all these people that were doing all these like rioting and everything like that, they're supposed to be the intelligent people and the like the like these advocates and the ones that already know right from wrong, right? The ones that say that lock these criminals up and everything like that, and yet they going and destroying shit and causing all kinds of havoc, and they see nothing wrong with that because now they're doing it because of their message. So as long as it's in behalf of their message, it's okay, right? So I guess their problem with the gang members is not overall their actions, but the reason of why they're committing them, I guess. Because we never burn no city down to the ground, bro. These motherfuckers be burning shit to the ground, bro, like it ain't nothing. And I'm like, damn, bro. Bro, they go to Capitol Hill with guns. They stormed that bitch and everything like that. They took that shit over, bro, and it was like, hey, they're protesting, bro. They got they ain't doing nothing wrong. Like, bro, if we were to be doing the same shit, bro, man, if I was to go outside with a BB gun, bro, all hell would break loose. These motherfuckers are storming into Capitol Hill with ARs, and it's all gravy. Like, I see. So, okay. I'm like, doesn't really make any sense, like, people's views. Guess it's like whenever, at their convenience, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just at the convenience that don't care. Hey, likewise, low-key, Merry Christmas to you. Cops were lazy in the 90s from what... Yes, they were, bro. I am witness to that, bro. There was times they would let us go because they didn't want to do the paperwork. The guy's almost off the clock. His shift is almost over. He just didn't want to deal with the paperwork that he would let you go. Facts, bro. Facts. And they would sometimes catch us with shit, bro. And they would still let us go. They would just tell us, like, hey, but if I'm going to come back, bro, and if I see you still here, bro, then I'm going to take you in for real. It's like, all right, cool. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't want to do their jobs. That's facts, bro. Just like you have lazy people in every job, like in every workplace, you're always gonna have that lazy person, right? Law enforcement is no different. They have their lazy people too, right? They're no goods or they're slacks, just like in any other workplace. So yeah, you're gonna get them. And then you have those super like by the book guys that are just annoying as fuck. They're just doing their job, but at the moment they were annoying. Black that is mixed French and Native American Indian, but around some Latinos culture, of course. Oh shit, that's crazy. That's feed me, bro. French and Native American. Nah, that's a trip, bro. Orale. So you dabbled in a little bit of everything, huh? That's right. Lefty Gunplay came out of nowhere, just like 600. I wonder if he is playing. Nah, Lefty. Nah, he's legit. He's legit. You know what I mean? He's a legit homie. You know what I mean? Like, I knew of him before, I don't know him as the rapper, but I know of him as the gang member. You know what I mean? So I know of him like that, but not like as the rapping one wise. Because his name is relevant. You know what I mean? And homies definitely know who he is, and he's definitely put in real work, bro. Yeah, and that's a fact. That is a fact, without a shadow of a doubt. That's not me speculating or me assuming just because he's tatted and everything. Like, nah, like I know that he's legit. Like I said, homies from the street, we'll know who's legit. We know who's legit and who's not before, they even throw themselves out there. If you're legit, if you're relevant, like you say you're relevant, people will hear of your name not by internet, but by the streets. Your street credibility is always going to speak for you. You never have to defend yourself. Like, you never have to come and defend yourself and to vouch for yourself on the internet. The street credibility will speak for itself, bro. Your street credit will speak for itself. That's all people will need to hear. And then with that, they're like, all right, cool. Not like the guy 600 I heard. Well, I don't know if it's true or not, but they say that, not that many people never knew who he was, but at least Lefty in his circle, he knows, people know who he is. I'm not gonna. It belongs to Indian tribe. Oh, damn, that's crazy. That's right, homie. What a trip. That's cool, bro. That's cool. It's still sunny in LA. Yes, it is. Still a sunny day. So I gotta even have the windshield wiper down right here right now because the fucking sun was just glaring at my face. Do you ever get tired of being a piruja? A veces, you know, pero se tienen que pagar los biles. No. Not a piruja. If you look at Lefty supporters in his comments, they're all vatos who'll be commenting on prison channels. No, well, because he's a real individual from the streets, you know, so people are, you know, gonna know him, you know. You know, like he's his name is known. His name is good. Have you ever heard of YG Little Silent from Barrio Rifa? He was a firme track who rap neighborhood. I think I have, bro. I think I have. I'm not too sure. I heard one, but I don't know if it was by them. But I did hear a track. Actually, I heard more than one track. I heard several tracks. Oh, well, isn't that what's that guy's name, man? Fuck, man. Oh my god, man. I know. Hellboy? Is it Hellboy? Isn't he from? He's from Pasadena Rifa, no? Right, the one that got down with Blackie Fontana? Right, the one that sang to Mac 10's label. I think that's, you know, I think that's his barrio. One question, MC Shadow. Shoot it, my boy. How was the 90s when it came to your hood? Oh, active as fuck, bro. Active as fuck, bro. I'm telling you, at that time, everybody was in their prime, bro. Meaning all the hoods, meaning everybody was active. Like every single barrio was active. Every single barrio had its manpower, right? Before. So you were getting hit by everybody at all times, bro. It was like chaos all the time. We couldn't be waiting at the bus. Couldn't go to the McDonald's, Carl's Jr. It was always going down, bro. It was always going down. It was always going down. No matter what, wherever you went at, but because before, you know, you would have to walk, because, you know, there were no Ubers or nothing like that. So we used to walk and bike it everywhere, right? So you were gonna bump into people, bro, and we were constantly bumping into people. So that's why when fools be like, "Oh no, like, oh, I can't say that." Like, I know that hoods were out there because I was bumping into them, so they had to be out there in order for that to happen. And, you know, you win some and you lose some, and, you know, shit like that, tit for tat. Because there was sometimes I got caught slipping that, woo, my boy. I got bombed the fuck up, bro. Shit was crazy. Shit was crazy. Straight sucia. Ya sabes, carnal. We're taking applications, homie. If you want to join the clica of pirujas. When I go to basic training, I have the same haircut you had. Serio? No, yeah, they cut it off. You know, they cut it short. That way it doesn't get in your way. You know what I mean? In combat and stuff like that, right? Long hair is going to be your worst enemy when it comes to any type of combat, whether it's fighting or even like that, right? Because hair gets in the way. You know, and it can be used as at a disadvantage for you. So, you know, so that's why, you know, homies used to have short hair or not even have no hair at all, right? Because that way you don't have to worry about leaving any hair behind when you go commit a crime, because, you know, that DNA is going to get you fucked. You know, all they need is that one sample of your hair, and that's it, bro. You screwed. Is your hood taking applications? Right now, we're not hiring, my boy. I mean, we could provide you with a plan. You know, depending, we have several different plans, depending which one, you know, you would like to apply for. Now, when it comes to your overall insurance and Sad Hind is an upcoming artist. He just started rapping and made several songs that are trying. Oh, Sadio, okay. I don't know because there's one. Oh no! I'm lying. The one I heard about, I think he was from Northside Pasas. Yeah, I got him confused. Yeah, there's a rapper from Northside Pasas. He has a few tracks. I think that's what I'm talking about then. Shadow, would you ever put I hate long hair. I used to let my hair grow out, and now I just. Oh, serio? Yeah, I'm not too fond of hair either. I don't like hair. It irritates me. Like irritates me, like me. All right. So like a short fade, huh? Are vatos in your hood still rocking the bald head? Like my youngsters, no. Like youngsters, no. They have like Edgars and stuff. Would I ever rock a mullet? If I look good in it, yeah. I mean, why not? I would have to, see and strike a pose, and then from there we'll take it from there. I mean, but shit, if I look fly, why the fuck not? Shit, be gangbanging in style, my boy. I had a homie that had a mullet though. My homie Gallo, he had a mullet. He doesn't have a mullet no more because his girl made him cut it off, but he had a mullet. Merry Christmas. Hey, likewise, Lucky. Go check out Lucky Loco's channel. You know what I mean? Firme camarada. Likewise, yeah, Edgar. Yeah, bro. My homies look like now they look like college kids. Like that. I have some pictures on my channel, and people be like, "Those are your homies," and it's like, "Hey, what can we say 2023, ladies and gentlemen?" Because nowadays, when you get hit up, that's who's hitting you up. Like it looks like college kids, like pizza delivery men, like they look like good kids that are like they're about to go surfing and shit, bro. And then next you know you're getting a fucking Glock in your face, and it's like, oh, they got them little ass shorts and tight ass shirts, and it's like, and the purse, what's the purse thing? Yeah, bro. Yeah, those days of Cortez's, Ben Davis, bro, it's rare. It's rare you see a homie like that, bro. But homies ain't like that no more, bro. Nowadays, homies just look like anybody else, bro. Like you don't even know who gangbangs no more, homie. Like they literally have blended in. So when people be like, "Oh, these fools are hitting me up. Do I look like a gang member?" You don't get to say that no more, bro. Because nowadays they look like everybody. So nowadays you don't even know who the fuck bangs and who doesn't. And I'm not even making that up, bro. Nowadays I'm telling you, because I be getting hit up, and I'm just like, oh, okay, like that shit was unexpected. Like, before you were able to see them coming from a distance, like, oh, you'd be through chat. Now it's like, are you serious right now? But then you see the cannons, and it's like, all right, they are being serious right now. You see those bazookas, and it's like, all right, they definitely mean business. Who care a lot about what other people think. I know somebody who cares what others think. I hate people like that, bro. I hate people like that. And the thing is that society and the internet is fueled by that, right? Not only in people and why people do what they do, right? Like people won't wear what they want to wear or watch what they, whatever, right? And make sure before the camera goes on that everything's perfect because they don't want to get made fun of, right? Because they care about the opinion. Bro, I come on here, people be like, same shirt, same everything. Yeah, trim your mustache. I don't care, bro. I honestly, I don't care. I don't care. I truly don't care. And those jokes don't work on me, like, right? Like, people think that would work because that they would be embarrassed. Like, they themselves would find that embarrassing if somebody pointed out on them, right? So they feel like everybody else must be the same as them, right? So they point it out, hoping that they would get that shame that they would feel, right? But their flaw in that is the fact that we don't all think the same, though. Like, not everybody thinks the same. So why it may, why you may be embarrassed doesn't mean that everybody else would. You know what I mean? Like, some of us really, are comfortable in who we are and don't really give a fuck. you know? That's just cold truth. So I think people should just be who they are and just do what they want to do and not worry so much about people they don't even know as opinions. And it's sad because some people choose to satisfy these people that they don't even know than their closest in their circle, right? Like, they'll pick this over that because they want to stay face to a bunch of people they don't even know. It's crazy. That already shows a lot of insecurity in individuals. I guess times have changed. Yeah, and look, and that has to do a lot with trends, right? And everybody wants to be hip, right? Everybody wants to be into what everybody is. They want to feel relevant, right? Like, they want to be into all the stuff that these people are into, and right, like, so with that comes the change of things, right? The gangster culture and stilo has always changed. I know people say that they have a way of dressing, but that's not true. If you look at the original homies, if you go and get pictures of the original homies that first started these gangs, none of them were bald. None of them had baggy clothes. None of them had Cortezes. They had long ass hair and they dressed with their, like regular clothes, right? Or like zoot suits, right? And they had their Stacy's, right? Their dressing shoes. It's the suspenders. They didn't have like Dickies and all that. That was later on. Then the bald heads came, Cortez. But this has been something that has evolved with time, just like anything else. You know what I mean? But people, when they break down their explanations, they only speak on they only live in their bubble, right? Like, they're speaking like, no, this is how Cholo is, homie, because they're only speaking about their experiences. Like, you had homies before you who were clowning you, right? They were hearing oldies like the Mary Wells, the Temptations. Like, that's what they were gangbanging to. That's what they were bumping. That was their music. Then you show up, now with your bald head, your big ass pants, and bumping Tupac and Eazy-E, and they're like, hey, get some pants that actually fit you. And why are you bumping that shit for? Like, here, this is real gangster shit. It's like, like, they were, kind of like the OGs were kind of like capping on homies, right? And then now these fools are doing it to the Edgars, bro. But it's like, it's always been a transitional shit. People always forget that, though. But I guess I still, like, my older homies come around and stuff like that I'm still aware of things like, well, no, those homies weren't like that. So you can't say that that's the original stilo, because that's not how these homies were dressing, Shadow, what would you do if you saw Gunner walking in your neighborhood? Ah! You want to get me banned from YouTube, huh? No. I don't know. I could tell you that my neighborhood definitely wanted to let him walk through the hood, but as is what I would do, I wouldn't do nothing. I would do absolutely nothing. Now, I can't speak on behalf of, other people. They might do something, but... That's right, my boy. What's cracking there, Jesus? I think 805. Like Santa Barbara, Santa Maria still keeps the Chicano old school stilo. Nah, their youngsters too are now like these Edgars too, bro. Trust me. I know that. I know for a fact, Like, don't get me wrong, there's still some homies that dress like that, right? But, like, the newer generation now is, like, everyone's pretty much on the same page, bro. Like, they're all now the same. That's why I never get where I come from. It keeps it going every day. Yeah, bro. Facts. Gotta humble yourself. This is old days, yeah. What are your encounters with MS? Oh, man, a lot, bro. A lot. Because our neighborhoods are really close to each other. And I had when I would, walk to school and walk home, I would always have to pass through their spot. So I ran into them guys a lot, bro, and I had a lot of encounters with them individuals. You know what I mean? Shit. I remember one time they beat me up with bats, bro. They let me all bloodied and everything, bro. That shit was crazy. We had our tit for tat. We went at it though. But yeah, they did their thing. At a period of time. But then they kind of like just like they kind of went away for a bit, right? And then they came back. But yeah, it's always been hectic. But yeah, they definitely did their thing. I'm not gonna say that they didn't. They were doing their thing. They got some W's. They got some L's too, though. But that's how it always is, though. You're gonna catch W's, you're gonna catch L's. That's just the way it's gonna go. No, my death tax. I don't know. There's just certain stuff I'm not gonna say on the internet. Dispensa. There's just some topics, I just can't. I just won't dive into. Yeah, but it was crazy. You know what I mean? She was crazy. Yeah, but like it's not like how people see, like if people are thinking like if it's like you see it on these documentaries and everything like that, it's not like that either. Like they blow it out of proportion, but they have to though. They have to like these documentaries, like what's Gangland and all these, the ones that you see like on TV, right? They're gonna blow it out of proportion because they have to, because they're looking to hammer in the message that these groups are that violent and that dangerous and that crazy. They're trying to put the emphasis on that. That way people could, home in to target these individuals to get rid of them, right? But it's nothing like that. Well, maybe in El Salvador it's like that, but at least down here, it was not like to that level though. Not even close to that level. And that goes for like any neighborhood. Like, yeah, they're putting in work and doing their thing, but not like how the news was painting it, right? But obviously they're going to want to paint it. They're always going to spin the narrative their way, And that becomes a problem because people that actually live out here are seeing that what these people are saying and what they're actually witnessing and seeing is the complete opposite, bro. So then they're like, it's hard for them to trust the media and what these people are saying that's why it's never good to lie, because once people catch you in the lies, bro, it's going to be really hard for why should these people even trust your word, right? When you would want them to, because you guys are the non-criminals, right? And you're actually looking to actually motivate it and push a positive message and peace, right? So, I mean, the best thing you would think to be is not to lie, right? Yeah, Gangland. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, they fucking over-exaggerate on everything, bro. And I'm telling you, and everybody was like, oh, they killed another, how could I say, another civilian or another innocent person, when it's like some of these topics that they were covering, I know for a fact, on at least 2 occasions, right, that I knew for a fact that they were gang members, and they were saying that they weren't even gang related. Like, bro, one of them was my homie. Is like, bro, they were gang related. But the news, like I said, they're gonna want to spin the narrative. Like, yes, these people were not even gang related. They had no gang ties, and they were assassinated. Like, but that way they could see that, because if a gang member kills another gang member, you're really not getting your message across that good, right? Like, people aren't really feeling it because, like, well, good, let them kill each other, right? So they gotta make it hit, bro. They gotta make it hit. So they're like, yeah, so they killed another innocent person. That way now you feel like, oh my God, that could have been me. That could be me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they got to make it hit with people, bro. They got to make it relevant to them, bro. So, of course, they're going to want to spin the narratives. Because like that, people are going to be like, well, what's the problem? They're killing each other. So they're going to want to, of course, they got to make it, And the reason why they just do it like that, right, is because that way people could just concentrate their frustration on this, right, instead of focusing on the real problems, right, at hand, right, like the real changes that could be made, right, like it throws the heat off of them, right, like yeah, focus your energy and anger over here, and that way you don't concentrate on this right here, on what's your taxpayer money going to and all this and that. about the real crisis that be affecting us tax-paying citizens. Like, nah, fuck about where the tax money's going to and about these bills that we just passed, bro. Like, look at these gang members are killing innocent people, bro. They must be stopped. Like, yeah, they're right, man. Fuck these guys. They gotta be stopped. Like, oh, yeah, good. We threw them off. Hey, excellent. It always works. It always works. Same, they do it all the time too. Like especially like and they'll throw good ones too. Like North Korea is thinking of launching another nuke, or North Korea has been sending missiles like towards Japan, or there was an alien footage that has been released by the United States Navy. Yes, that way now people start concentrating on this shit and stop asking the real questions, right? They're distracting people, bro. It works all the time. Like when somebody starts pressing you, right, and they're trying to get some information, oh, look, a bird. Oh, and it works, right? Like, yeah, now you focus. They think that we're that stupid. It's crazy. Oh, yeah, too, bro. Facts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, my break's over. You know what I mean? So we got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and Merry Christmas to all of you guys. We out.